Hi everyone, Matt here with Grafted Branch Homestead. So today, winter is definitely here. In New Mexico, we do have very hot times, but in the winter it gets very cold. And particularly this winter, I think is going to be a cold one for a lot of people. So I want to show a product today that I've been using for years. I thought everyone did, but apparently not everyone. And they come in lots of different brands and things like that. But it's these window insulating kits. It's just a clear piece of plastic that goes on the window and creates an air pocket. These things really help with heating bills and regulating your temperature inside. So if that's something that I think everyone's going to be concerned about this winter, it's definitely something to do. You can pick these up at Walmart, hardware stores, anywhere like that. They're very inexpensive and they're easy to put up. So today's video is just a really quick one. I'm going to be putting it up on this extra large window here that we lose a lot of heat out of. First thing you're going to want to do is clean it off. So I've cleaned it really well as I can, all the way around it. And then I'm going to use some alcohol to make sure there's nothing else on the edges. This is where the plastic's going to be attached to. Now this particular one here is for a patio door or an extra large window, so that should fit this window here. They do have them for all sizes of windows, which eventually will be on most all of our windows in the house. It is a little bit inconvenient because you can't, like this one here, the blinds are inset, so I can't open and close them. So in here we have our plastic, and we have the tape that we will use. The only other tool we're going to need is our hair dryer. So once we get this attached all the way around, real nice and tight, then we will blow it with the hair dryer, and that's going to shrink wrap it and create a good seal or a good air pocket. Now, I do want to make sure that my windows are locked before I do this, since I won't be able to do so after. And with my blinds, I'm going to leave them slightly open and about like that. So the tape we're just going to take is a two-sided tape. And run it along the edges. I'll run it right up to the edge there. My trusty Made in America buck. Cut that off. And then I'm going to run it right on the edge of the sill here. You can always leave a little bit of overlap on the tape, that's just fine. You want a good seal, so you want it all the way around with no gaps. Alright, now that I got my tape on, we're going to go ahead and take our plastic, and you just find one corner. We open it up all the way. So I'm going to grab a corner, and that's where we'll start. So I will remove the backing on the tape. There we go. And so I like to remove it just in some small pieces at a time. That way it doesn't get stuck on it and caught and things. The edge of the plastic will stick right on to the tape. You can leave a little overlap and come back and cut that with an X-Acto knife if you like later. And once you shrink this up, you really can't even see it on the window. So if you have nice, you know, in the front of your house or something, it's not going to be. Okay. I like to go and just run my hand along all the tape again. Make sure it's nice and fit before we start blow drying it on there. So basically what you're doing here is making a double pane window or a triple pane window. And it takes a little bit. You do want to use it on the heat, because as it heats up, it shrinks, and you can see it smoothing out. So that's what you're looking for. And so I'm going to go all the way across this window. I'll probably do that in speed frame, and we'll get it all finished up and then go trim up. Alright, and I will fold this up and save it. I like to save the extra to cover another window. This is plenty enough to cover another window. If you just have a little bit of extra and a kid or someone it gets a hole torn in it, put a little double-sided tape and stick another piece on there and then shrink wrap it up. And that works really well to patch. So we'll set this aside. Alright, awesome. Hopefully that holds. Takes a few minutes, quick and easy. You basically create an extra pane or an extra air gap in between your window. This is going to help with drafts and any of that. Hopefully help to retain the heat in your house and cut down on that bill this winter. These things work great. I really, really love them. I'm going to put them up on all my windows. We've been doing it for years and they work really well. Hopefully this is helpful to someone. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not. Hit the bell so you get all my videos.